Good afternoon, Acharya ji. My name is Shubham Mute. I am from third year CT. My question to you that how can I stop procrastination? Actually, I am a kind of student who has developed the ability of procrastination from my childhood only. It's been a habit for me from my childhood, and now I am not able to stop it. While finding the solution on procrastination, I come over a term known as neuroplasticity. Someone who don't know what is neuroplasticity, it is the ability of brain to reorganize its cells in such a way when a condition like stress or anything come to humans, to revive from it the brain's function and reorganize its cell in such order it will develop itself. So how can spirituality help me in reorganizing my brain cells to overcome procrastination?
See, procrastination is not a problem. There might actually be instances where procrastination is advisable. Procrastination in the form of postponement, where it is advisable. The problem is not procrastination. The problem is the inability to understand life. The problem is the inability to understand a situation. The same people who say that they procrastinate a little are sometimes also the ones who say we are very trigger happy when it comes to tempting situations. We have no patience at all when it comes to alluring situations, which means something I should have ideally waited for 3 hours. I jumped into it right now. Now, how is it possible? On the one hand, you say that something that needed to be done today, you postponed it for 3 days. On the other hand, you say there was stuff that you should have been patient with. Instead, you immediately jumped into it. How is it possible? It is possible only because you do not understand what's going on. You do not know what's important and what is not. Some ridiculous kind of idea is coming to your mind. Why should you not postpone it? What's the problem? And something that is important and deserves to be taken up right now has appeared to you. Why should you not execute it immediately? That which is worthy enough must be undertaken right now. And that which is unworthy should definitely be postponed even if it appears very tempting. We display patience where we should be executing immediately. And we execute that which should have been postponed indefinitely. That is the problem. We do not know the worth of the various options life presents us with in the moment. Are you getting it? You should know what is important. That which is important should be taken up. That which is not important, or rather harmful, should be duly postponed. If you are mixing up the two, the reason is not habit. The reason is the inability to understand the worth of the various options in front of you. Do we understand what is important, what is not? Do we know who I am and therefore what is important for me? That is the problem. Neuroplasticity, etc., keep them aside. They don't matter. If you are thirsty, do you procrastinate water? Because you know it is important. This lack of knowing is your problem. You do not know what is important to you. And pushing something into the future can be a very useful tool also. Mind it. While thoughts are coming to you, you are angry and some random idea pops up in the mind. Postpone it. The idea might be so powerful that you feel unable to just totally dismiss it. If you can't totally dismiss it, at least postpone it. Shift it to the future. Getting it? Procrastination basically means your heart is not in the thing because you do not know the value of the thing. Let your life involve things that can be loved, and then you will not need to postpone.
Good afternoon all. On behalf of faculty, students and staff of Lakshminarayan Institute of Technology, I thank Acharya ji for this live interaction, and I hope and I am sure that the questions asked by the students and all those students, and I am sure you got your answers, and all those who have not asked the questions, I think on behalf of you, the questions were asked. And you must be having these kind of questions in your mind. What is the aim of today's interaction? You should ask yourself what you got. And I think, in simple words, you got the way how to channelize your thoughts in right direction to achieve something higher and higher. I think that is the outcome of this interaction. I thank you, Acharya ji, for being with us, and we had a long session, much longer than what we had planned, and all the students sat through, and I feel sorry that you are standing for almost more than 2 hours. This is something, and I am sure no one was waiting when the session will end. No one was even thinking about it. Just sitting and listening. And this has happened because whatever the questions, the representative questions maybe, all those questions were and are in these young minds. Thank you very much.